Hello everyone, welcome back to Bootstrap Workbench. If you've been watching the channel for a while, you know that we go back and forth between topics fairly regularly. I'm going to have to do some tower climbing soon, both on my own tower and a friend's tower. So I wanted to go over some tower climbing basics with regard to safety equipment. So what I have here, this is my new in-certification safety harness in date. And some of the other accessories that I have. Now, if you're lucky, then you've been able to purchase a new safety harness, and you know it, and you trust it. In this case, this is a DBI Sala safety harness with a ring on the back for fall arrest, leg straps, chest strap, and full belt with the rings. What you want to do every time you get this out, you want to go over every inch, look for scuffs, abrasions, cuts, see how dirty it is, check for any kind of contamination with like oil or cleaner or anything like that. When you're climbing, this is what's saving your life, this equipment. So you have to trust it, you have to know it, you have to be able to check it out and know that it's going to hold up. People die every year, both in amateur radio and in commercial industry, because their safety equipment just wasn't up to par. In fact, for OSHA settings in commercial, your safety harness, after the date on it's expired, you're supposed to get rid of it, destroy it, and just get a new harness. But for amateur radio operators not climbing very much, you may be able to get a few more years out of it. So, besides the safety harness, I also have a fall arrest lanyard. This one clips into the ring at the back, and then you clip it to the tower. What I like to do is use one of these larger claw hooks so that it's easier to go on and off of the tower. Another thing that you'll be using is a positioning strap. This will clip into the rings on either side of the belt and then go around the tower or pole or whatever it is you're climbing. You're going to want to make sure you check these out regularly too. These are older ones, but they're still in good shape. Sometimes you'll see ones that are made out of the same material as the harness, and as you can see, this one is showing some wear and some discoloration. I don't trust it by itself, but sometimes I will use my regular positioning harness and then also tie off with this. For D-rings, you really need like rock climbing quality D-rings. You want to make sure you've got good ones. Don't use the cheap ones that you buy at the gas station, because those are just going to kill you. Pulleys. This is a good quality one here from Rock Exotica. I can open it, lay the rope into it, and then close it. That's good to hang at the top of the tower for the line to bring up the tool bucket. That's pretty much an introduction there. You'll want to make sure you've got good fit on here. They're adjustable. Just make sure that you're not going to fall out of the thing. And then, other than that, the next thing I wanted to talk about is cleaning. You don't want to spray these down with water. You don't want to soak them with a cleaner. You don't want to run them through your washing machine. Basically, according to most of the manufacturers, what you want to do is take a damp cloth and just dab at them. If you soak these harnesses with water, when the water starts to evaporate, it'll expand and change the structure, maybe cause some delamination or stretching of the fibers, and it'll reduce your safety factor. And that's something on a climbing harness that you don't want to do. You want to make sure it's safe. So it's just a matter of going in here and cleaning it. You can do that before or while you're inspecting. Now, in some cases, you will come across other types of harnesses. This is another DBI Sala that I have. This one has no waist belt. This is more of a fall protection harness that you would clip off to a fall protection harness if you're working near an edge. Not really great for tower climbing, but there are cases where you can use a separate belt but you lose some of your safety factor. And again, whether or not you want to climb with that, that's up to you. Your safety is in your own hands. So another thing you'll find from time to time is you'll come across harnesses at estate sales, garage sales, storage unit sales, things of that type. A lot of times you'll see they may have like some red or some white paint on them. You know that they've been commercial harnesses at that point, just because that's the color they paint commercial towers. So same thing here, you can go in, don't get too aggressive with your cleaning, but clean the harness up enough so that you can inspect for abrasions and cuts, color changes, chemical contamination, things along those lines. You just want to make sure that if you are going to take your life into your own hands using a used harness, that it's in good shape. And that's really all I've got to say about that. We'll do another video later, more concerned with actual tower climbing, once I'm able to get something like a GoPro. But I mean, really, when you're tower climbing, it's all about your safety equipment, and then also when you're on the tower, you're on the structure, whatever you're working on, always plan ahead for what you're going to do. Consider every step. Don't get distracted. Don't take your phone up there. Just focus on the job and your safety. And if you do all that, you're probably going to be all right. As for me, I don't go up very high. I don't like to go much higher than about 50 or 60 feet. Know your limits. Stay within them. If you get up there and you get scared, yeah, you're going to be a little bit scared, but if you get really scared, that's when you can really get hurt. So just, focus on the job, know your limits, know what you're doing, trust your equipment, because you've checked it out, and that's pretty much it. So if you have any questions or comments, let me know down below, and then I hope that you found this video informative, and I also hope that you have a great day. Thanks for watching.